Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to do a different kind of video today. I want to tell you guys about something that I love and hold dear to my heart, and that is Poshmark. So I want to talk about how I've made over $700 from my Poshmark sales. Yes. And which I used that money to buy this camera right here, and also I've bought some clothes off there, and so I wanted to kind of talk about some tips and some tricks and how to get started and what exactly you need. So yeah, let's get started. So I joined Poshmark in, I think, last year. Now I think I joined in 2016, but I never posted anything until I think about May of 2017, so last year, a year ago. And I haven't been like a full-time posher or anything like that, but this is kind of me doing this part-time. I work full-time, I have a job in advertising, and I don't have time to like be on Poshmark all day. Some people do, and it's really awesome. You can make a lot more money that way, but my story is kind of like, hey, you have minimal time and you want to do some stuff and make some money, but you don't know where to start. So the best place to get started with Poshmark is first make an account. So you can make an account really easily. It's an app, so you can do it on your phone. It's super easy to just get started on your phone. You can hook it up to your Facebook and just get going. So you're probably wondering exactly, first, how I made that $700, and two, how and what you need to get started. So my Poshmark strategy was to start with anything that was currently in season. So I cleared out my whole closet. I had a lot of clothes that I didn't wear anymore because I had been pregnant and I had had a baby and my style had changed. My body had really changed. So I was kind of like at a point where I was like, I have a whole closet of clothes that just are collecting dust. Why don't I sell some of them and see what happens? And I did it as an experiment, and then I got hooked. So I really started liking getting sales and having money in this little account, and really starting to see like, oh crap, I can make a lot of money if I just applied myself. So $700 over the course of a year is not that much, and I definitely had periods where I was more active and I was having 3 sales a week, and other weeks it would be very dry. So it really just matters how much you put into it. The more effort you put into it, the more you share things you like, you engage, that's when you're going to have really big sales, and that's when you're going to have those months where you're bringing in a ton of money, especially if you have brand clothes. So I don't have a bunch of brand name clothes because I don't really believe in it, but the few things I did have that were really nice, those sold very quickly. So you're probably wondering exactly what you need to get started. So it's actually pretty cheap to get started, I would say. I want to talk about some tools that I think are worth the investment if you're really serious about selling your clothes. You really can get started with a phone, a nice background of some sort, or if you have like a nice wall that you can hang something on, you can literally put the clothes on a hanger and put it on like a nail on the wall and take a photo, and you're good. And as long as you have good lighting and the garment looks great, then you're pretty much good to go. So the first thing I would suggest getting are these. These are mailers. So these mailers might have a cute little pattern on them. They're little bunnies. These are pretty inexpensive from Amazon. They're about $10. You get 100 of them. So for $10 you get 100 of them. So I bought these last year and I still haven't gone through them. They're kind of small. They don't fit jackets and things like that, but they're really great for shirts. You can probably stuff a dress in there. Those are really, really great. Worth the $10 investment, in my opinion. You can also ship with boxes. So what I do is I save all of my Amazon boxes and I put them in a closet. I have like an Amazon box closet, and then I take those out and I use packing tape. So here's the tissue paper I got from the dollar store. Look how cute it is. I love it. I love tissue paper anyway, and it has little tiny specks of glitter in it. I don't know if it catches on camera, but it's so cute. So it was $1 and you get like, I don't know, 20 pieces or something like that. So this can add a really nice kind of personal touch. A lot of times people rate you on Poshmark, and if your rating is not good, then a lot of people won't buy from you. My rating is a 5.0, thank you very much. And sometimes people don't care about the packaging, but a lot of times they'll be like, oh, thank you so much, cute packaging, or it'll kind of level you up from maybe having 4 stars to 5. Packing tape like this. So this is 3M packing tape. I think I bought it from Amazon. You can buy a 3-pack for $9. Really good deal. You should get that. This I'm almost done with, and I've had it for I think about a year. That's worth it. Otherwise, well, you're gonna have to buy some sort of tape because you can't mail everything in the mailers unless you're only selling small items. But that's great for taping up boxes. Those are things you need to have, and I'm going to get into the things that are nice to have. So one thing I really recommend buying is some thank you stickers. These had a really nice touch. They say thank you. They're really cute. I think I got them on Amazon for $6 for a roll, and I think you get 600 of them. I've not even really made a dent in it. So I don't always put these on there, but when I do have time, I like to package it up with a little bit of tissue paper. You can get really cheap tissue paper from the dollar store. Another thing that's nice to have is thank you cards. So I got these cards. They're $3.99. And I believe you get 16 cards, and they're super cute. They're tropical. They say thank you. Have a little flamingo on them. Pineapples, tropical plants. I love these. They're super cute. 16 for $3.99 isn't too crazy. You can also print out your own template. So if you're kind of savvy with Photoshop or PicMonkey, you can make your template. So it's on my list to make a template. I found one. You can find tons of templates already made online. So I did that, and I printed them out and I scored them, and then I plopped them in the bag, and I wrote a little handwritten note. So I said, thank you so much for purchasing. Please shop again. So the next thing that's really nice to have, but you don't have to have, is a steamer. This is my little Pure Steam steamer. I suggest having these just in general for life. This makes your life way better. It's one of those things where until you have one, you don't know what you're missing, but once you do have one, you're like, I'm never looking back. You can steam everything. You can steam your normal clothes. It's a really nice touch to make sure, you want to make sure that your clothes are in as tip-top shape as they can get before you post them, because people will be asking, are there any flaws? Is there something wrong with it? Is there measurement? Blah, blah, blah. Things like that. So I would say that it's definitely important that you get a steamer. Just because if you don't already have one, it's so great to have. It's so great to have a steamer. Another thing that's really nice to have that you don't have to get, but I recommend getting, is a poster board or something to do a flat lay on. So a flat lay is when you take a picture from above and you have everything all nicely folded. Maybe you have a little prop, a little flower, a leaf, cute bag, shoes, something. A lot of people make it more of an outfit. This big poster board, I have a few of them. I have a yellow one, I have a white one, I have a hot pink one, and you can just put clothes there and it really makes the clothes pop. Make sure it has a nice contrast. So it's better than like putting it on your carpet, or unless you have really nice hardwood floors. Like my hardwood floors aren't very new. They're kind of old. We live in a very old house. So I suggest doing that, and that can be a really nice thing to do. The last thing I recommend doing is getting a mannequin. So, or a dress form, whatever you call it. I call mine a mannequin, but it's truly called a dress form. And you can just put everything on it. That's what I use to take pictures. And it's kind of a nice room accessory as well. So I definitely suggest getting that one because it can really take your pictures to the next level. You can style it, you can put it in front of a cute wall. Just make sure your pictures are well lit and they're clear and they're not fuzzy, because the better quality your pictures, the more things you'll sell. Another nice thing to have is a printer. Not everybody has a printer. It's really nice to have a wireless printer. You can just hit send or hit print and you can be anywhere in your house and it'll be hooked up to Wi-Fi or Bluetooth and it just prints automatically. I have an old school printer that my dad gave me. Thank you, Dad. And it works just fine. I love it. So I just plug it in and I print out my shipping labels, because the best thing about Poshmark is they give you the shipping label. So what happens, the process is you make a sale, they send you a shipping label right to your email, said congrats, you have had a sale. You print that out from your email, cut out the label and stick it on the box. It's really that easy. So luckily you can just do it really easily. I'm going to follow up with this video with a complete guide on how to price and how to go through and actually do well and find the correct price for your item. So I hope you guys liked my intro to Poshmark video, and I hope you are able to sell some clothes as well. Let me know below if you have your own closet so I can check them out. And if you've made a lot of money on Poshmark, please let me know if I've missed any tips. Or if you're on there and you're just struggling, like, let me know. I help people all the time with their Poshmark. I think it's kind of a fun little game to play, because you make money. Like, I made enough money to buy this camera. I made enough money. Actually, now I'm probably going to get a ring light because I have some money in there now. So yeah, I recommend you guys getting on Poshmark and just really trying to go for it, because it's really not that heavy of a lift, and you can be sharing photos like while you're on the bus, or you know, you have a break from work or something like that, or in the morning just share your closet. So, and I'll go through exactly what I do on the app. I'll go through like scrolling and posting and all of that, so look forward to that video. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye! Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.